1 second, Lokesh. This is not recording. Hmm. Okay. All right. So I think, let me share this one. At least if you don't, if it is not if it is not possible to practice, at least to go through your uh, document or notes. At least you try to prepare a notebook,
Yeah.
right?
For starter, I mean for Docker, I started.
Okay, good. I think this is my new instance because unexpectedly I have terminated that previous one. See this? Terminated. I forgot actually. Suddenly I terminated it. So I just hey, what is this? Central user Linux SSH client. It's okay. Okay. See this? Docker images. Nothing is there because Docker is not there. Clear? Because this is my new mission. Okay. Docker install on Ubuntu. Rakesh, are you there with me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just installing Docker again because this is new mission.
You better. So you launch a new instance, huh?
Yeah, yeah, that was terminated. Okay, sorry, I did not install yet. This is not taking. Yeah, right. See this? No images, nothing. Okay. So yeah, last class we have seen three different types of three
Yeah.
different ways to create image. Okay. The first one is from Docker Hub.
Docker Hub.
That is a very general and common people will use that. Everybody know that, right?
Okay.
And the second one is
I mean, via Docker file.
that is third one. Second one,
Second one is like from the container, the image.
yes. So we can create a container along with the image. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can create the container along with the image. Okay, from that container we can create our own image. On top of that image we can create a container. Okay, so then through which we can transfer the files.
Yeah. Building from a running container.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
So like this, I hope this will work. Let's see. So first is So we'll create one Docker image. I mean Docker in the sense Ubuntu image. So we'll create all at once. We'll also create one container. Okay, using this container. Okay, we'll commit it. Okay, we'll create one image. We are creating this image by using this container. Okay, so in this, whatever the softwares are there, whatever the softwares will keep in this, that will be, it will get commit in the sense whenever you commit it, that will be stored and that will be transferred, so it will form as a image. Okay, so whenever you create a container on top of this, okay, example xyz container. Okay, if you see the files in this container, you can get same files. Clear?
Yeah.
So we have seen that also, correct? And the other one is Docker file. Okay, so we have a Docker file. We'll write some instructions on top of this Docker file. Okay, so using this Docker file, we'll create. So we'll what we have to do. So we'll write some instructions. Okay, so uh, this Docker file will be on top of some operating system, correct? So we will, by using this, by build, by running this Docker file, we'll create one image. Okay, so on top of this image, okay, we'll get some image. On top of this image, we'll create a container. Okay, so whatever the files are there, whatever we have executed this here, so while building it, so it formed as a image. So whatever the softwares on top of this image, that will be displayed on top of container. You can see the content inside the container itself, not inside the image. Image is like a just kind of operating system. Clear? Whatever it is there while you are building this Docker file, so on top of this image you can able to see the content. Okay, so let us see again. So this is for second time. Next time you have to do. Okay, Rakesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so first point is, what we will do is, first we need to create, first we will do second step. Okay, uh, we can create the container along with the image. Okay, so let's do that. What is the command for that? Docker run -it name of the container. What I can say, custom 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 container 1. So I'm giving like this some different random name. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to take a image called Docker file, or something different. I'll take Ubuntu. Okay, nothing is there, I don't have any images, correct?
Yeah.
Bin bash, let's see.
So we are creating new container, but not. Uh,
We are creating container, new container along with the image is also not there, right? So we
yeah.
are inside the container. Let me exit from here. See, images, this is new mission, right, Rakesh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't have any images earlier. You see this? This is the new one. Just now we
Yeah.
created.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. This using this Ubuntu. Where we got this Ubuntu image? It is automatically pulled from See,
Pulling from library.
library where it is Docker Hub itself.
Yeah.
It is pulled from Docker Hub. So I don't have any images. I just taken Ubuntu image from the Docker Hub, and also I have created along with the this container while creating this container image. I also created custom container. Okay, so let's see Docker container ls hyphen a. See this? This is the one
Yeah.
0p25. Okay, so this is a new container which we created. The name of the container is custom container one. The same name we got.
Okay.
Clear? So
Yeah.
now we just created this container, right? So now what we will do is yesterday what we have done along with it. So we'll go inside the container. Okay, Docker run hyphen it.
Run spelling.
Oh, sorry.
Run spelling.
One second. Docker images are there. Docker. Oh, I should not run it right. I want to start the container. Docker containers ls hyphen a. Okay. Docker. So if I want to go inside the container, what is the command? Docker first to start.
Yeah.
Docker start and container ID. Started. Docker attach this container. You see this? You are inside the container. Clear?
Yeah.
So if you exit from whenever you try to run this command, okay, whenever you are trying to create a command, you will go directly inside the container. But after some time, maybe some reason you might exit from the container, correct?
Yeah.
In such case, you may forget how should I go inside the container. That will be the problem. Okay, while you are running the container, that's okay. You are directly going inside the container, that's fine. But whenever you come out from the container, again you want to go inside the container, this is a command. You need to start the container along with it. Okay, you need to start the container ID and name, whatever your wish. Okay, after that you need to attach it. So then only you will go inside. This
Okay.
is just started. After that you just went inside.
Okay.
Okay, so let me check. I will go exit. I will exit. Let's see. Docker ps. No, right? It's not running. So
Mm.
if it want to run, what we have to, what is the command? Docker exec hyphen it. You are forgetting. Okay.
Yeah.
What is this? Docker execution. Docker. What happened? What is the command?
Docker execute.
Uh, that is what I have given.
It's okay.
Docker exec exec. So let me change this. Now I'll use Docker exec hyphen it. That is correct only. Oh, exec hyphen it. That's okay. Maybe bin bash might forget. Bin bash. Let me check. Error response from the daemon. It's not running. Okay.
Docker execute container ID.
Docker exec container ID. Docker exec hyphen it container, and maybe I'll remove and I'll check with bash. Yes. Oh my goodness. Docker start. DOCK here. Docker start this container start. Let me start this. After that I'll run.
Okay, it's not started.
Oh yeah, so now I'll
Attach.
try to run this.
Attach.
See this. So even though if it is execution, if you want to run this command background also, if you don't want to attach, you can use this command. Clear?
Okay, we just
Just
need
to
to
start.
start and we can directly run it.
We can run, but if it is not started, this also won't work. So if you
Okay.
exit, let's see, exit, right? I'm using this see this, without start I'm trying to run. So now it is okay, but Docker was in stopped state earlier. Now
Hmm.
exit, I will exit. Now Docker PS. See this,
Yeah.
it is running state right now.
Yeah.
So very much clearly explaining you now. Okay, one second.
Hmm.
Hello. శివ గారు 1 minute, యాక్చువల్లీ నేను క్లాస్లో ఉన్నా, మళ్ళీ కాల్ చేస్తాను. యా, సారీ. సి, ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్, I will take too many times, Rakesh. I don't have any hesitation to do. Okay, but you have to learn properly. The
Yeah.
first point is, if you run the container, what happens? Directly you can go inside the container.
Hmm.
Okay, so you will see, you will go inside the container now whenever you run the container. So while you are creating using run command, okay,
Hmm.
you
It
directly
will
go
create
inside
and
the,
it will directly log into
yeah,
the container.
it will create and it will log in directly inside the container. You will go inside the container, but
Yeah.
when you exit from the container, okay, so
Okay.
now this is your situation, question mark situation. If I want to go inside the container, how? First you need to check the containers, available containers. Okay, so
Okay.
then first step is you need to start the container.
Okay.
Okay, so there are two ways. First way is you need to start the container. After that, second one is docker, okay, attach and your container id
Yeah.
or
This will take you to
container
the
name. Clear?
hmm.
So for
Yeah.
this, docker start
Container ID.
container id or name, your wish. Okay.
So I have a doubt. If we use this process, though, so when we exit, the Docker
Yeah,
automatically stops, right?
yeah, that is whenever you be inside only, so
It
that
will run.
it will run, it will work. Okay, whenever you exit, so background it won't work. Whenever you exit, you are exiting from the application, that's it. This is one step. So if background, even if you exit also, if background, if you want to run this, so there is command, other command is docker. This first step is, if it is start,
Docker start.
docker start with the container id.
Container ID.
Okay, second
After
step
that,
is docker
Docker execute.
exec. Exec means execution
Yeah.
hyphen it,
Hyphen IT
and
container
also
ID
container id
and bin
and bin
bash.
bash or bash, your
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah.
Okay, so then if you run this container, if you run this command, then what happens is, even if you exit also, it doesn't matter.
In the
Even if
background,
you
it will
exit
run.
also, it background, the processor will run like this.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
right? So,
Yeah.
so in this case, you see, actually I'm in host mission. Currently I'm in host mission. This is my EC2 mission. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's see, docker ps. PS means process, current running containers. You see this?
Yeah.
This your custom container one is actually running currently. Okay. Your
Hmm.
container is running now. Okay. You want to go inside the container. Docker. You can directly go like this also. Docker exec hyphen it custom hyphen container one bash, enter. See, this is my host mission, 172.31.15.216. This is my host mission. Now this is not host mission, this is container. I'm inside a container. What is a container? 0b25. 0b25. I'm inside the this container. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to do operations inside this container. You clear with these steps?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I will do anything here. You see, lot of this is also kind of mission. Okay. Same like your host mission. So you'll have all the directories inside same. Okay. So I
Mm.
will go temp directory ls. Nothing is there. This I'll use temp directory for testing purpose. Okay.
Mm.
Temporary. Temp means temporary. If I do anything, if I want to do anything, I can do here from here itself. Okay.
Mm.
You are writing. Are you writing something? You can write. I can
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, I'm already noting it.
Okay. All right. So I want to write something here. Cat or VA. I'll use anything. Maybe VA will not work. Cat VI. Why it is not working? In the sense I have to add some tools. I have to install the tools. It doesn't mean that VI is not working here in container. Container is like a machine. Okay. VI
Yeah.
Nano for this actually I need to use some utils tools. Okay. Cat is default. Cat will work right directly. Okay.
Mm.
Hello. Welcome to LK Cloud Tech. Okay. This is enough. Okay. Let me.
Mm.
Oh, one sec.
Hey, I think cat greater than symbol, you need to give file name, right?
File name. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep file name is LK Cloud Tech. This is my file name. Okay. I am writing here. Welcome to LK Cloud Tech. Something like I just mentioned here something. Okay. Hello Rakesh. Okay. I just mentioned some things. Okay. I came outside. Let me check ls cat um, LK Cloud Tech. You see this? Two.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Some hello also is there. That's okay. Some files are there. Okay.
Mm.
So now you have done some changes, right? You have done something. Okay. So whatever you things you want to whatever things you have done on top of your mission, you can see with the Docker. What are the changes, software changes,
Docker
anything?
diff.
Yes, Docker diff with your container. If you see, if you give your container ID, so then it will show that what are the things you have done on top of your container.
Okay.
See this? So these things I have done, right? I have created some hello, I created some LK Cloud Tech, something like this. So these changes it will show.
In
Okay.
the changes whole we done in container, right? Not for
Yes.
the file. The
Yes.
container.
Yes. Container itself. Container related because I have mentioned here container ID.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Docker diff, the difference it is showing that with related to container itself, right? So now, okay, that's fine. So now what I will do is, um, so according to our deal, so after creating container, from the container I have to create image. Is it correct?
Yeah.
From the container I have to create an image,
Mm. Yeah.
right? I think yesterday's might be it will be there.
Don't
Thanks.
know.
So this is the one, right?
This is the one.
So first I have created all this with one command, single command. I have created all these things with single
Yeah.
command. So after that I have to commit. Okay. So now you have to use command called commit. Docker commit. Docker commit. What is the container? Anything you have ID.
LASC.
Okay. Container name. I think this is the one, right?
Custom container one.
Yeah. This is the one. Container one, and I'm going to create a image. So that image what we will keep a name. Hmm,
Custom image.
Yeah, custom image. Good catch. Custom image. I'll keep like this. Okay. Let me enter. See this? It got created. Let me check the images. Docker images. So you created images. You created image using your file, which means this is how the software images are creating right now. For
Okay.
example, on top of my container, there are actually related to MongoDB. MongoDB related application is there. Okay,
Mm.
I can able to make an image, MongoDB application
Yeah,
image.
I
Okay.
understood. For suppose if we have a some existing container which runs
Yes.
MongoDB,
Hmm.
and we need another container with the same software, instead
Yeah.
of downloading and taking it from Docker Hub whole process, we can directly commit that image
Yes.
from the existing container, and we can run that in the new container.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also another real-time application. For example, I have created own base image. Maybe Ubuntu you might have taken. Okay, this is a just image. Okay, on top of this, you have built your own application.
Okay.
Okay, for example, this is e-commerce application. You have built it. Okay, so then you want to keep this as a image. Okay, you need to convert this. Okay, if you want to make this as a image, all application whatever software is there, this
Okay.
software you want to make it as an image, you can use commit. Okay,
Mm.
you convert
Okay.
it as an image as e-commerce image
Okay.
something.
For suppose in this Ubuntu, on the top of this Ubuntu we are running .NET application. So
Yeah.
we can commit all the .NET application into one image, and then we can run like the dependencies, the backend files, everything.
Everything will get.
Okay, got it.
You can make it as an image. On top of this, you can create a container. Okay,
Okay.
you can create a container. So whatever the applications, whatever the dependencies, what are the files, everything will be created a new one here. You can see that.
Mm.
You can use this as an image. Okay, whatever your software is there, that software you converted as an image now, and you can utilize it. For example, you have done this. Okay,
Okay.
everything .NET related applications you have created and you made it as an image, you can share with me. Okay,
Okay.
then I will use this as an image. On top of this, I can create a containers and I can use this softwares in my mission. Clear?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So this is how we can do. So let me do one thing. Yeah, so now I will use this image. Okay, Docker images, you got it. I'll close this. Okay, now, so what I will do is, now already image got created, some custom image. On top of this image, I will create a container. Okay, you can imagine that this is different mission. Okay, so let me try to create a container. Can you please help me to create a container?
Docker
Mm-hmm.
run
Hmm.
hyphen it
Hmm.
hyphen name,
Hmm.
uh, container name,
Can you please suggest me container name?
some R container too.
Okay, .NET. You can keep
.NET container.
.NET container. Okay, you can keep like this. Okay,
Mm.
what is the image? This is the image, right?
Mm. Custom image.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So see this. After that, you have to use
Yes.
bin bash.
Mm.
See this. You are
Mm.
inside
Yeah.
this container. .NET container. You are inside the .NET container.
Mm.
Okay. Using custom image, you created one container.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
whenever you created this container, the same application, same softwares, same dependencies you can see here. ls. So where I kept in somewhere in temp file. Okay.
3D temp. Yeah.
See this? Hello LK Cloud Tech. Clear? This is
Yeah.
how we can able to create our own custom image.
Okay.
Okay. Cat LK Cloud Tech. You see this? Something. It is there. Right? This is second method.
Mm.
Okay. So next, you clearly understood about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is Docker file. Okay. So using this Docker file, you can build it anything. So why you are writing Docker file in the sense? You can give all instructions at a time in one single file.
Okay.
Okay. Docker file is a text file in which you can keep all instructions like this one by one as per requirement, your requirement. We can build after you will get the image. You can build it, you will get the image. You can use this image, and if you want to export this image, you want to keep in this Docker Hub, you can keep this Docker Hub, and some other people want to use this image, yeah, they can use. This is how they keep, people are keeping images inside Docker Hub. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
So we can also do that. We will also do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
We
let's
can make
now,
it public also.
yeah,
Then
we can keep that public also. We'll do that also. Okay.
yeah.
So not now. One fine day. Okay.
Okay.
So let's create a file,
Yeah.
Docker file. So what are the instructions are there? Yesterday I mentioned. Can you please tell me? Can you please repeat me those?
Like for
Simple.
the file, right? Using from run.
Yes. What are the instructions? I'm asking just names of the instructions. I'm not asking description. From instruction, run instruction,
And
copy instruction, add instruction. Okay. What else more? If you want, you can use CMD command. CMD means command.
okay.
Okay. Next, work directory. WOR. Okay, work dir. So these
From
instructions are
work
important.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
env
Yeah. env
and expose. So these are all some of the instructions of Docker file.
docker file. Yeah.
So in interview, so they will not ask you only what is Docker file. Okay, they will ask what are the instructions are there inside the Docker file, what it will do, what are the instructions are there inside the Docker file. So you have to explain each and every Docker file instruction. What is the purpose of these instructions? Clear?
Yeah.
From using from you will get the operating system. In our general terminology, I'm telling. Okay.
Mm.
You will specify what kind of image you want to create, what kind of operating system you want to keep. So kind of we in our Docker terminology, so we will call it as a base image. Okay, you will mention here base image, example Ubuntu, Linux, CentOS, whatever. Okay, from which kind of operating system you want to use, you will keep your example Alpine also, Alpine, etc. So like
Okay.
this base image you will keep here in from. Okay,
Mm.
so what is run
So
in,
in run,
yeah, in general terminology in Docker, what we used to do as a run.
like
Normally,
to execute the container.
yeah, exactly. Execute the commands in the container at build time.
Okay.
Okay, it will execute the commands. Okay, it will execute the commands in container at build time. Okay. So what is copy?
Like
Simply, what is general meaning of copy? What copy will do? What is the meaning
like
of copy in English?
it will give the same information that we want from some location to this location.
Yeah. In our case, in our case, I think I'll use. So this is our EC2 machine. Okay. This is EC2 machine. There are files will be there in EC2 machine, right?
Yeah.
So and also on top of EC2 machine we have a Docker, correct? On top of Docker we do have a container, correct?
Mm.
Okay. If you want to copy from host machine to container, this copy will be useful.
Okay.
What copy will do? Copy will do from host machine to container. It will copy the files directory, etc., etc. Okay.
Mm.
What is add? It is similar to copy but not same.
Okay.
Okay. The only sum of the individual files copy will do copy, but if there is a actually bunch of folders or number of folders, thousand example, thousand, in my case 1,000 files are there in one folder. I actually made it as a packed using tar.dz. Okay. This packed, whatever the packed file is there, extracted file, clear?
Yeah.
This file, if you want to copy in from the host machine to, okay, what I can write, um, how should I form? Copy, what kind of URLs, unpacking files, okay, packed files, packed files, okay, packed files to copy from host machine to container in, what I can say, unpacking way. It will compress. So while you are executing, while you are building this docker file, add will do is whatever you keep in this, okay, so there are thousand number of hundred number thousand numbers of files are there in this packed file. This packed file is test file for suppose, okay, test file is there. This test file is actually the test.tar.gz. You clearly understood or doubt? You have any doubt?
No. No.
if this if this kind of files are there, so while you are building, while you are build the command docker file executing, at the time it will unpack it will make it as a test file. And whenever you, when after finishing this, after executing this command, if you go inside, you can see the files, just it will attract while you are building this command. Clear?
Yeah.
That is the purpose. Number of files, lot more number of folders and files or softwares, you can make it as a package, okay, and while you're running it, so it will give unpacking. Okay. Initially if you want to, if you use copy, that will also do the same, but the thing is, when you use copy, that will copy individually, but add what it will do is, add will, you make it as a packed one, and after that while you are executing it, it will give unpacking file. Any doubt you can ask me, you can cross question me,
No.
right?
Yeah.
CMD, what is CMD?
Like if there is any comments that we need to run
Yeah,
using CMD, you can mention.
yeah, it will set the default command to run when container starts.
Okay.
You can write it, it will set the default, this is command only, but it will be default command where whatever you keep here, it will
Yeah, for
set as
suppose
default command.
uh, if
uh,
we give my app and we stored some command in it, we can directly use
yes,
my app in the CMD and it will run
yes,
that
yes,
command. Yeah,
yes.
okay, got it.
When container start. Okay, so
Okay.
then work directory. So something, so you are doing all these things operations, right? Some
Yeah.
application you are working on, some app. Okay, you are extracting, you are actually running this, right? You are running in the sense something you are actually trying to do, right?
Mm,
Why you are using docker file, you are keeping one application. So you are actually keeping one application, that application you are actually building it at a time, right, using some instructions, correct?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that want to store somewhere, that
Okay.
file path, whatever the file is there, whatever application is there, that application you are actually building using docker file. But
Mm,
thing is, this application should be stored somewhere, right?
mm,
Okay, that path, it will set the working directory inside the container. It will set
okay.
the working directory, the path, whatever you path you mention, there it will store
Okay.
inside container.
So where we can mention the work directory path
You can here itself, example
here
root,
itself. Okay.
root Rakesh. Okay,
Mm,
here it will store. In this path, it will store this
okay.
application. Your app is
Okay.
.NET app, dot
So
app,
in
something.
outside the container also we can store it.
No, no, no. Inside
All
container.
inside in the okay,
Inside
got
the
it.
container. We are talking about inside container.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So environment files next. Okay. What is environment files? You know already. What is
Yeah,
environment
I know.
files in
Like if there
general?
is um any comments that we need to, no, any path that we need to mention.
Environment variables. If you want to set the environment variable, you can use here env.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
I
for
know.
example, there is actually .NET file, .NET, okay,
Or else
or
SSL
bin bash,
certification.
yeah, bin bash, bin something, or some path. Okay, the particular your app related or software dependencies related, or any dependencies related, if you want to keep here, you can use environment. For example, I have installed Java, for suppose. Okay,
Mm.
so I want to set the environment variables in Windows. How will you do in
Like
Windows?
in Windows, basically we gave some path to the some variable, and we can mention that path value in that variable, and which
Exactly.
is expected to be run the process smoothly.
Yes.
For that purpose, we use environment variables.
Exactly. Yeah. So we are actually, that is different. Windows is different, and this
Yeah.
Linux is different. But thing is almost similar. This
Okay. Maybe.
ultimately, yeah.
Uh,
Ultimately, the result is same.
yeah, the use of wording is same, but the
Yeah.
process may be different.
Yes. Yes. Maybe it is not opening. I don't know. I need to give the permissions.
You need to be administrator. Like right click on it.
Yes. 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 So I have to close this. See, this is the environment path, right?
Yeah, these are the paths.
Right. So this is how. Example, you have Jenkins something.
Yeah, like basically in my experience, I use it for SSS, Java,
Yeah,
software.
we can use that
Yeah.
100%. JBoss, Jenkins, Java, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
So that dependencies path, if you mention here, then it will get to know that system variables and user variables. Then it
Mm,
will identify it. Java
mm,
dependencies, it will identify. If you mention here itself, only Java can be able to recognize.
yes.
So that's how. For that purpose, also we can use whatever environment files you can keep here.
Okay.
Okay, or you can use variables also. Yesterday we have taken one example, right?
Mm,
Okay, for example, my name. I'll keep here my name. My name,
and
Lokesh.
we can store some path in that name,
Yeah.
and
So
yeah,
you can
got it.
store this Lokesh name in this variable. Okay.
Mm,
Wherever I wherever I give dollar my name, okay, so it will display Lokesh.
It will direct to the value in
It
there.
will direct to sense a value
Got it.
like that. So that's how. So next, expose. What is expose? What we have to expose here?
I'm not sure about the
This
expose.
is port of the container. Port.
Okay, the
This is
port that
port
is
of the
connecting.
container. Example 80. Okay. You want to expose this port 8080, or you want to expose 5000 port. For example, if it is related to MongoDB
Hmm.
5001. Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to expose the ports, particular specific port you want to expose, yes, you can use expose.
Okay,
If
got
there
it.
is any specific requirement to expose the port, you can specify the port here.
Got it.
That is the purpose. So these instructions are very much useful, and this is very important. Okay, while you are executing Docker file, and also for interview purpose, it will be very, very, very useful. If you do more practice on top of this Docker file only, this will be handy, and also you can able to store in your subconscious mind. You
Okay.
can store, you can remember it while you are appearing for interviews.
Okay.
That will be useful. Okay,
Got it.
that's okay. Next, what we have to do?
Now we have to create a Docker file
Yeah,
and
let's create a Docker file first. Okay.
this was the uh, last method to practice, right? We have already two
Yeah.
methods we practiced.
Yes. Yes.
You
So
sure?
let me. So
I'm not
yesterday I
practicing.
have done, but I thought you did not
Yeah,
focus.
yesterday we did. Yeah.
Not much focus, right? Because you are eager to go office. So you remember all these steps? Oh my goodness, it is accepted. You remember the steps, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So ls docker images. Oh sorry. Okay. What is the permission dinner trying to connect with the Docker daemon socket, but Docker. Okay, it is existed. Why I did not get this kind of issues earlier? What is the issue? Permission denied. Where? Why? Oh, permission denied while trying to connect with the Docker daemon. What is the issue? It means that your current Ubuntu does not have permission access to Docker daemon. So what? Oh, why I'm using root only, right? Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. Got it. I'm using in actually I'm using in user.
Easy to use.
Yes. Okay. Docker ps, it's running, right?
Mm.
That's fine. So we actually exited from the host, right? Still it is running, right?
Mm.
Hmm. So that is good point.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So let us create a Docker file, vi Docker file, docker Docker file. So let me use here from
From Ubuntu.
to,
Ubuntu.
yeah, and run command. So I'll use some random echo. Um,
Like
hello.
we can install some software like.
Yeah, we can do it, but it's not now. We have a lot to do.
Okay.
Initially, we can install software also, not a big deal.
Mm.
So I want to keep something tempo. So this file, I think, uh,
No, in copy we can mention the temp file and ask to copy some files from there to here.
yeah,
Is it
but
possible?
actually this directory nothing is there. Okay, we are
Okay.
actually keeping. It will also create this directory.
Mm-hmm. Got
Okay,
it.
inside tempo, DevOps file will be created.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
We does not have this actually, but still we are actually keeping here in the sense it automatically create itself.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so next, enough. Okay, let's do. We'll take help from ChatGPT and we'll do some more exercises. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So initially, let me save this. Run command from. Okay, that's fine. WQ. So ls Docker file created. Okay. So now 1 second, Rakesh.
Yeah.
So note this command. Okay.
Mm.
So next, what command we have used yesterday?
To run the command, like to run the image.
Docker. So what? While we are using Docker file, you have to use run command will not work. Docker build.
Mm.
Okay. Docker build hyphen t. T means tag.
Tag. Yeah.
Okay. So so I want to create image called what name we have to keep? Hmm, AWS image for suppose.
Mm.
Okay. AWS image in current directory. Okay.
Okay.
See this deprecated. That's okay. This is warning. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
Docker build. This is a command.
Okay.
Okay.
Docker build hyphen t.
Hyphen t means a tag. The
Mm.
tag of image. Okay, in current directory we have done everything in current directory. You see here, first step, from
Mm.
Ubuntu it has created on top of Ubuntu image, and the second one is it is run some command. Actually it is running the command, okay, hello Lokesh something, and it is got created also along with it. It
Mm.
created DevOps in temp directory. It should be. Let's check later also. Okay,
Yeah.
and so that's it. Build has been successfully done. You see this successfully built. Let me
Mm.
check this. Okay, Docker images clear. You see the
Okay.
new one, AWS image. This is the image we created, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, ask me any
AWS.
questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
AWS image we created.
Mm.
So while we are running the Docker file, so we actually created AWS image.
Mm.
Something which is running inside the Docker file, something is there. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
That actually we are executing and we are creating a image. That image name called as AWS image that we
Mm.
created inside this.
Using the inside data that
Yes,
provided. Yeah. Got
right?
it. Mm.
So Docker images. Whenever you want to see that, whatever the softwares are there, whatever the dependencies, what are the files are there, whatever you build using Docker file, that will be created as an image. If you want to access it, you have to create a container on top of image. This is very much clear. Okay. Okay. So tell me, we'll create a one container. Docker run
Then
-it. Name of the container.
hyphen name. You know
AWS
the
Devops we have used already. So let me take
AWS container.
uh, AWS Devops container. Let's take the name of the container. Okay,
Mm.
AWS DevOps container.
Mm.
Okay, so this is a container. Um, next, okay, but what is the image?
AWS image.
Image. Okay, and
Bin
what
bash.
is
Bin
bin
bash.
bash? Bin
Bash.
bash. See enter. See this. Where are you right now?
The container itself. You
Okay,
log
let's
into
see.
the container.
Yeah, let's see. ls. You see this temp directory? You just go temp directly.
Mm.
Oh, sorry.
CD.
CD. ls. You see this?
Mm. Yeah, it's created.
Yes, it's got created, right?
Mm. Yeah.
So using Docker file also you can create the images like this.
Okay.
Okay. Now
Good.
what was the okay, that's fine. So now you have seen the content here. Whenever we use create image from the existed container, it will build and it will use to create image from docker content docker file. Okay, so for I'll tell you one thing. So yesterday I have asked you one question.
Yeah, in the
So
last.
yeah, just keep it aside for a while. So let us discuss one more thing. So can I remove this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me. So here we created docker file. We created one docker file. Inside we have run some instructions
Mm.
used to build actually for command. On top of this one image got created, that is AWS DevOps is image.
Mm.
Clear? On top of this image whatever the instructions are there, so that will be in this image. Clear?
Mm. Yeah.
If you want to access this image not have that much privileges or
Mm.
that, so you can't access using image. So based on using that image you can able to access the software. Clear?
Mm.
Or files.
Mm.
Okay, this image actually AWS DevOps container 1. Clear? So in this you might have seen the files and all. Clear? So using docker file you can do like this.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
That's how. Okay, that's fine. So what we will do is so what are the instructions still pending? I think let us use from already we have used, run we have used. Now what we will do is we will use work directory, work dir. Okay, so
In the
they will
same
ask you
file, we
what
can
is
use
work
it and we
directory.
can create a new image.
Hmm.
Using same file, can we like editing and we can use another, we can create another image using the same file by just editing some of the
Yeah,
commands.
yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this command we are going to use extra work directory because I wiped out. I'm just remembering. Work directory we will use, and run command is already we have used, and environment we can use, and copy we can use,
Okay.
and add you can use.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just repeating yesterday's one only. So after this we will use we'll take some example from Google and we will try it. Okay. So yeah. So I'm going to exit from here. Exit Docker. Sorry, ls pi Docker file. See this? So here. So what I'll do some changes here. Okay. So I can also write here work directory, work dir. So you see here what work directory is doing. I'm mentioning here temp. Temp is my path. Whatever application is there, that application must be stored in temp. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. This DevOps, I'll keep it as usual. It doesn't affect anything because if there is no any changes, automatically it doesn't affect anything. It will show no changes. That's it. Okay. So let me keep like this. And environment variable, I'll keep a small one, env. Same yesterday I also used. My name. I'll keep Lokesh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll use this initially. You try to understand. After that, we will use some different examples. Okay. Env, and I'm going to use copy. Okay. Um, I'll try to. What are the files are there inside? Okay. I'll create file. Rakesh file. Okay. And that I'll create in temp directory. Okay.
Mm.
And add also. What is the purpose of add? Can you please repeat?
Add is like if we have more files from a directory, we can add in one go using this add.
Okay. Lokesh dot tar dot gz. This is actually not available. I'm going to create it later.
Okay.
Gz. Tar
So
dot
if it's
gz.
not available, then how it will create image?
No, I don't run that. That's the reason I don't run. If I run this, it will be fail. Docker
Okay.
file will
Okay.
be failed.
Okay. 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 Got it. Got
Okay.
it.
So that's why I'm just keeping it red. That's it.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. The same thing I'll try to do it. ls. So I'll go ls hyphen ls hyphen a. Okay. What are the files? Rakesh, right? Touch Rakesh file 1. This is what I have to create. Correct?
Yeah.
In temp directory, right? Oh shit. cd temp. I'll create here again. Touch Rakesh. Sorry. Rakesh file 1. This path, it will create some confusions. This path in DevOps. You need to keep in mind everything. Okay. So the same temp, I'm going to create some kind of files inside that. What I will do is I will use same command yesterday's one, mkdir hyphen p. Maybe yesterday I did not work, but I don't know. Hyphen p directory a dir a dir b dir c. Okay. Or dir directory d. Okay. So yeah. So let me enter. Let me enter or what? Mm, okay, let me check actually. I forgot. cd vi docker file. So what is our temp only, right? Okay, you are keeping in. We are keeping in temp only. Okay. All right. So Rakesh, but we have to keep this Lokesh also. Lokesh.tar.gz. We have to create this. Correct? Are we following same method, yesterday's one, or we are doing any mistakes? Okay. So let's do one thing. Okay. So I'll go inside. Wait. Oh, sorry. So cd temp less some files are there in here actually. Some system related files are there. Okay, this for files maybe it will go or not. I'm not sure. Mm, or I'll create somewhere different other place. MKD MKDAR. MKDR. What file I have to create? I'll keep Lokesh. That's it. Yes. Okay, Lokesh got created. Okay, now I'll go inside Lokesh CD. Lokesh. Okay, I'll create here mkdir hyphen p c hyphen p mm, dir a1 dir2 dir3 dir4. Are you getting
Yeah.
5? So I've created like this. ls see. Oh, nothing is there. Why it is not showing?
Just like yesterday.
Yeah. Let me go here. I'll ask my friend ChatGPT. So why it is getting like this? Hmm. What is this getting?
Now go to what's happening. You're creating directly an absolute cheating in the relative path. That's why the list shows nothing. You're looking in the wrong place.
Yeah, exactly. Correct. Go backside.
Okay, you have to go to CDDIR one.
Yeah. So now it will show sudo uh, apt. So where is that? This is all right. Three star all one two. See this? Nothing is there inside Lokesh. Where is that funny thing happening? You are intended to create folders inside the current directory, but mkdir is relative path. dir1 will appear inside Lokesh. Correct. Okay, let me use this again. The same thing I'm doing here, right? ls. Okay, right. So what I have done earlier, so the same one, right? mkdir hyphen p directory 1 directory. Oh my goodness. So did you observe something, Rakesh?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
You see this and you see this almost similar, but you did mistake. What was that? Can you please
Okay,
identify?
yeah. Good on once.
Yeah, I'm going to highlight this. You see the difference.
Yeah, like um,
This is one,
hmm,
and I'm going to make it little.
just because of that one backslash.
Yeah, what is the issue? Tell me.
Like
Why
it,
why this happening?
so in the first scenario, it went to the like it's not like directory. It's like path. It took like a path.
So
It
this
is
is
some
very
other.
important actually.
Hmm.
This is very important. To do mistakes in projects, they will definitely will terminate you or they will kick off. This is a big mistake. So I'm actually creating a project file. So in our case, this is a project file. Clear? I'm
Hmm.
creating a project file somewhere in your top level root directory.
Hmm. Okay.
Top level root directory means there are etc, temp, okay, libraries, bin, and bash. Okay.
Hmm.
So these files are there will be right. 1 second. 1 second, Rakesh.
Hmm.
Yeah, these files are there in top level root directory, correct? Huh? Right.
Yeah.
So somewhere your directory one, directory two, directory three, somewhere it will be create here. Directory one inside this directory two, inside this directory three. Okay. So let me go and I'll show you. So here in the sense you see this mkdir hyphen p directory one, directory two in the sense it will create the nested directories inside Lokesh.
Okay.
Okay, because you are creating here directly without slash, because here itself it will create, but the thing is if you go ls, can you see here properly?
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, see top level cd top level root directory ls, see this directory 1.
Hmm.
Okay, tree.
Like it creates in system files like the important files is there. No? There it created, right?
Yes, ls, you see this directory 1 is the right.
In that
cd,
directory to directory.
yeah, cd directory 1 ls, you see this directory 2,
Got it.
see this
Hmm.
directory 2, 3, 4, 5 are there inside directory 1. So be careful while you are using slash.
Okay.
Okay. So this is these mistakes you need to identify yourself. Not blindly, you should not do anything. Should not do anything blindly on top of Linux machines. Linux machines are not that much easy. Okay.
Okay.
So not like unlike Windows.
Yeah, Windows we can create, we can delete by
Windows you
just
can do
watching.
anything. Yeah, because you can identify it everything easily.
Yeah. It's
Not
a
this much like
user friendly.
user friendly. You can go through navigation
Yeah,
everything. If
yeah.
you want to go inside you can go through navigation, but in Linux if you keep mistakenly anything slash extra directly go in top level root directory.
Okay.
See this the mistake. If I want to do everything these files, if I want to do in Windows, what will happen in Windows? This will be, I have to go so and so particular folder, I have to go here and this by using clicks,
Hmm.
right? Navigation method is there, but here not like that. This is a big mistake I've done. So don't do
Okay.
this kind of mistakes in your experience also, in your future also. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go there. Cd ls, so these files are there. So let me check here cat docker file. So what I've done, work directory okay, run okay. This is already previous one, this is okay. Whatever you are trying to create a file, this project will be stored in temp directory. So environment, that's okay. Copy Rakesh file 1. This is Rakesh file 1. And Lokesh file is there, right? Now I want to create tar.zz. I want to create it. What is the command? If I want to create tar.zz, what is the command? In Linux we have discussed a lot times.
Yeah, using tar tr.
Yes, tar
Once again.
cv create
Yeah,
verbose. Z means zip files.
cvzf. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, but I want to name it, right. So what
Hmm.
name? So what is that? Lokesh dot
Locust dot tar
r
dot
dot zz.
cz. Yeah.
Okay. Um. I want to do this in somewhere. I'll keep test only. So that will store in test. Oh my goodness, what is this? Can't do no such file or directory. Oh, why? No such file or directory. Tar hyphen cvz. Okay. Hey, it got created, but it is showing like this. See this? Can you see?
Yeah.
It is created, but I don't know. It's okay. Sometimes error will get. Errors are common. All right. So what is next? So let me do one thing. Mm, this okay. So let us do one thing. Let us run directly now. Okay. What is the command? Docker.
Build
Uh,
file name. I mean, sorry, hyphen t
what is
image
the
image name.
what is the image? So you
Uh,
are going to create a container. Sorry, image.
AWS image.
Already it is available, right? So I want to create a
AWS
new
image one.
new image because some if you want you can use old one also, but
Okay.
already that got created. I just want to updated image. Okay, let me take okay
Updated image.
DevOps
Hmm.
image something. I'm going to keep like this. You just keep in mind
Okay.
or update. I'll keep like this dot my current directory.
Hmm,
So it
got
is
it.
happening, right? The
Yeah.
first step is from Ubuntu it is fetching. Right. Second one is work directory. It is created. Your project file will be stored here.
Hmm.
The third one is run echo hello Lokesh. This is already done. Okay. Next, environment file is got created.
Hmm.
Copy Rakesh file. It is from your um, maybe your host machine.
Hmm.
And this one Lokesh related. Everything got successfully done.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the image? This is the image, right?
Yeah. DevOps image.
Okay, what we have to do now? We have to create a container. Okay,
Hmm.
Docker run hyphen it hyphen name. Um, can you please suggest me name? Uh, any project, some different project, e-commerce or something. Flipkart, Amazon, Amazon. container. Okay, this is my container name.
Okay.
And what is the image? This is the image. Oh, okay. Bash. See this? Oh my goodness. One thing not happened properly. This is not done properly.
Adding Lokesh thought.
Yeah, maybe this was not built properly. I don't know why. We should get actually Lokesh. Huh? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go outside. Exit. Lokesh.t.dz va docker file. So maybe Lokesh.t.dz tempa. Oh, it should be in temper. Okay, it will be stored in tempo. Okay, that's fine. But why it is not getting like this? Yesterday done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me exit. Quit. Docker containers ls-a. Oh, container not s. Okay, so what is our container, current container? This is the one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Amazon content.
so if I want to go inside container, what I have to do?
Start the container and
Always
attach, or else
docker
you can use
docker ps. Let me check
Docker
whether it
please.
is working or not. Yeah, some different container is there. So let us start the container. Docker start. Tell me.
Start container ID. B9A7
This is the one, right?
85P4.
Maybe this is not showing properly. Yeah, now it is fine. This is the one, right?
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Docker,
Start.
right?
Mm.
Docker.
Exec IT container ID. Bin bash.
ls. Okay.
Mm.
Catch Rakesh. I did not keep anything in Rakesh actually.
Okay.
Nothing is there. And hey, Lokesh Tardar did maybe that was executed, but also we exported along with this Lokesh.Tardar digit. So this was little weird. So we'll see, check that later. Okay. Yesterday we got it actually without extracting. Okay, with extracting we got it. Okay, see whenever you build this, you see this. Where is that? This is the one. It is showing that successfully done, but I don't know why it is. See,
Mm.
it is successfully done, but I don't know. It not extracted. Add Lokesh.rs. This is correct only, Rakesh,
Okay.
but
Uh,
it is not appearing. So
okay.
it is also extracted. Maybe some technical issue for sure. I'm telling. Okay, so if you want to check me, if you want to cross check me, you can ask ChatGPT. See this? And now see this? Achieve, archive, Lokesh dot extracted. See this? Extracted. It is
Yeah.
telling that extracted, but it is not appearing, right? Mm. Okay, let us do one thing. I will cross check and I will do it again. Mm. Docker. Okay, that's fine. We will do some more exercises. That's not a big deal. Okay, so that is final, Rakesh. It will extract and it will get it. Okay, and so
Yeah.
now, so mm, we have created and we have seen that. That's fine. I want to check and one more thing. Echo. Maybe it is working or not. Docker PS. It is running, right? So now Docker attach. This is the one. Which one? This is the one. Okay, ls. All right. I just went inside directly using attach. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want to use here um um echo. I want to check this also. Echo dollar my name. See this, Lokesh. It is also successfully executed.
Okay.
So in environment files, I have mentioned here something my name, and it is showing that the variable value is Lokesh. Clear?
Okay.
So this is how we can use like this. So now, if I want to create multiple Docker files, how? This is the question, yesterday's question. Okay, this is Docker file. If I create again Docker file, what will happen? Can you please tell me? Can you please guess?
Using same image, multiple containers.
Hmm.
No, like then the containers all will be in same state. Like if no, it will run. It is possible. It's just image, right? We can run in multiple containers, I guess.
So for example, I will create here
Mm,
um, vi. No. My question is,
mm,
if I create multiple Docker files, what will
mm.
happen?
Multiple Docker files.
Or else you can take, for example, if I create a file name with this file name, does it will create or it will create some conflict?
Obviously, there will be some conflict.
Let me see. Vi Docker
Either
file.
it will update, right, or
See,
else.
right?
Yeah.
For suppose if
Mm.
I want to create another multiple Docker files, I want to create. See, in
Okay.
this Docker file, I have created one project, Rakesh. I want to build one project, and
Okay.
simultaneously, I have other projects to build it same place. What I have to do? For example,
Yeah.
I want to
Got
create
it.
the same name in the sense this is default Docker file.
Mm.
If I want to use default Docker file, it is navigating through that area only.
Okay.
Okay, it is walking you through that particular folder itself.
Sure.
So this is the problem, right? So if I want to create a multiple Docker files, how? This is a question. I will create using different names. Let me check with
Mm.
this. So I will create a Docker file with different names. Okay,
Okay.
example, vi Rakesh Docker file. This is one name. Okay, without Docker also you can keep Rakesh project one. You can keep like this. Okay,
Mm.
enter. Okay, I will write here from I can keep something here. Maybe Ubuntu or Linux or something. Alpine, Linux, your wish. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Run. You see the here. You see here. It's not showing any colors. Earlier it was showing different yellow color, right?
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to run here. Run Linux in the sense m update hyphen y as you wished yesterday, right? As you just wished. You want to keep some softwares like this.
Mm.
Just you can keep like this. Run update hyphen y. You can keep some more if you want to keep any softwares to install. Tell me. Suggest me.
Like installing some
Hmm.
Nginx or Java.
Yum install nginx, but it should be proper command. Okay.
Mm.
Nginx, nx, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm, next, if you want to run another, yes, yum, sorry, yum install tree. You can keep multiple like this. Okay, right? So something like this.
Mm.
So just randomly, I'm just keeping all these things, and I'll come out. Exit, WQ, enter. Right.
Okay.
So um, so now ls cat project. See this? These are all. So only we are using two instructions only. From instructions you are using Linux image, Linux base
Mm.
machine, base image, and run using run. You are updating it. You are installing Nginx, and also
Tree also we are installing.
tree are also we are installing. If you want, we can add more also.
Mm.
Better valid one. M run yum install something. Tell me something different. Mm, yum install
Docker.
git
We can install Docker in Linux.
git git. I
Mm.
don't have anything. This is fresh mission, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll use something like this ampersand. I'll use different commands, two different commands also in one command you can write. Ampersand,
Okay.
where is that? Yeah. So using ampersand.
Mm.
Okay. I'm going to create a touch tempo in temp itself. Um, uh, so demo file, something like this. Okay. Okay. So what did you say? You are trying to say I stopped you.
No.
Docker.
Installing Docker. Yeah.
Docker already there, right?
Not in Linux, right?
Yeah, you can run that also. Run yum install docker hyphen y. Okay, you do this. You can do multiple things like this. Okay,
Okay.
wq enter. The next minute, what I have to do?
We need
What
to
I have, just you
build
simply build it.
using -t
Docker build.
-t
Okay, tell me.
image name.
So what is image name?
We are using same image name, different image.
Keep some name, any name.
Like installing images.
No, not like that. My project.
My project.
My project. This is image and dot current directory, and also next to what I have to do. So I'm going to keep one folder hyphen f That folder is testo Lokesh Lokesh file, something like this. I'm just keeping one file. Okay. Oh, it is not working. Docker build. Why it is not working? Docker DOCKL Docker build build hyphen t my project dot. Why it is not? What is the issue? The legacy builder deprecated. Deprecated means expired. Will be removed. Future release. Installed something.
Okay, Linux. I guess Linux is facing this.
Maybe. So let me do one thing.
Let's
Uh,
set it to Ubuntu.
so I'll take this and I'll take help from ChatGPT. It will give a good one, latest one.
Okay.
So you have to use working one, right? So it is taking CentOS, okay? It is giving separate. Give all. Oh, it is giving in one only. I understood. Clear? See this?
Hmm.
So this is actually from it is taking CentOS update here actually using ampersand. So it is installed Nginx Git
Okay. All
Docker.
softwares in one
Yeah, it
one.
is separated with the ampersand.
Okay.
First
Okay.
is
Got it.
m update hyphen y ampersand
Hmm.
with the m install Nginx.
Hmm.
After that
Hmm.
we git docker all are whatever installations related all kept in one place.
Okay.
Clear?
Got it.
After that touch you are creating some file. You kept
Okay.
it one place. This is how create. Okay, save. Because earlier we have taken separate. That also you can take. Okay, so let me use that. See this, that docker build hyphen t my project dot hyphen f something. Hey, what is this? Hmm. So go and ask this ChatGPT. Unable to evaluate the symlinks. Okay. No such file or directory. Lokesh. Oh, this is the one. This is the problem. This is the problem. Okay. So that is not available. Hmm. So I'm trying to use something, but it is not correct or what? Unable to evaluate symlinks. Okay. Not found. Till here it is correct. Okay, this is command, but I used extra this one. I just testing. I tested it, but
Okay.
not working. Okay. Mm. Okay, if it is exist only, it will work. Let us do one thing. So let me create this. Okay, you understood?
Yeah.
If this file exists only, it will work. Otherwise, no.
Okay.
Let me create this. Control C. Touch or what? mkdir. Mkdir. Is this directory or what?
No, it's a file. I guess. Touch. Use touch. Or else cat.
Aha. Is this directory or a file? For what purpose I mentioned?
Docker file. Docker file.
This is a file name.
Okay.
This is Docker file name, and I want to keep in file. Maybe I'll keep like this. I'll use touch. Okay, touch. So I'll do some kind of experiments like this always. Okay, let me use this. It is existed now. Now I'll try to use. Again, this is a problem. Deprecated. Legacy deprecated. Okay, I don't want to use this. Let me run this. So now it is working. See?
Hmm.
So image got created. Okay. What is the name of the image which we created? Docker images. You see
Docker
this? What
images.
is that?
DevOps image update, not
The
that.
one. Is this the one?
Yeah.
Uh,
No, my project. We created my
my
project
project. Where is my project here?
in the
Okay.
second.
This is the one. Yeah, successfully created now. Yeah, that's fine. So my project, right?
Mm.
Good. So let me run this. I will create a container on top of my project. You just need to observe anything, something, Rakesh. If you
Mm.
create image is not final. If you create image, just that is act as a image. That's it. On top of a container, if you create only, you can access that files. Clear?
Yeah.
So tell me, Docker, run
Run
hyphen it
hyphen t
hyphen
it
hyphen name
hyphen name.
my project doc project
My
container.
project container.
My project container one, and what is the image?
Using the image my
My
project
project
bin bash.
bin bash. Enter. See this? ls Rakesh file one.
Okay.
These files, whatever the files are there, all files came.
Mm.
Cat. So actually you are inside my project container one. Okay. So what we have created? Nothing, right? Only we created only just installed. That's it, right?
Yeah,
Mm,
we didn't run the file. Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, we didn't run the file.
Hmm. So nothing is there inside. You see this only something is there inside. Ubuntu. Why it is Ubuntu? Ubuntu taken. CentOS it is taken. Oh my
You
goodness.
mentioned CentOS.
No. Actually, that has not taken. Let me cross check.
Okay.
Hmm. I will come. See, whenever you created, you mentioned here work directory temp, right? Directly it is coming into temp place. Can you see?
Okay.
Directly it is taking you through templates. The project directory it is taking tempo. You observed, right? This is the one.
Yeah.
The first from is actually you are using base image. The work directory it is telling whenever you run this, it is take you through this project directory which you mentioned, work directory. Clear? So the next one is echo Lokesh Rakesh. This is old file. Got this is old file. Okay, so we built old one. You understood?
Yeah.
This is not existed. Docker images. Okay, ls. This is not executed. Rakesh file project one not executed, right?
Mm.
What is the file? Actually, I'm confusing with the names. Cat. Where is the file one? Rakesh project one, huh? This is the one, right? Okay. This is CentOS, right? It is not executed. Rakesh,
Mm.
that was not executed.
Why? I mean, first we didn't. Like, we just saved the file.
Yeah.
I remembered.
So whenever you use here, actually I did mistake. I did mistake
Okay.
here is actually dot. Whenever you use dot here, automatically Docker file will be executed. Clear?
Okay.
So, but I forgot to mention the file name. Okay. So my project, I will change it as my project. My project one or project one. Okay.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. What is this? Unable to prepare context. Mm, okay. We are getting error. Why? It is working. See here.
Which?
Now it is installing. See.
Hmm.
Okay. Don't think what this about this errors. Okay. So whatever we have used the steps, okay, got executed. Maybe some errors in this kind of nginx or git or docker, it doesn't matter. Okay,
Hmm.
but it got executed.
Okay.
Okay. So now see this. What is the command I executed? See this. This is
Mm,
the command. Where is that? Deprecated. Okay, this is a command. I think so. Okay, context. Not this. Not this. Ah, this is the one. Command not found. Bhai. Let me rerun that command. You see this? This is the command.
mm,
So this is image name. Okay. File name is Rakesh project 1.
okay.
This image got will be created. Okay. This docker build hyphen t means the image will be created on top of this docker file. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. I used here docker file. Okay. With the dot. Okay. In current directory. This is actually docker file. I also used docker file. Earlier what happened without this mentioning this properly, I used directly dot. So it got created on top of docker file. Now I specified the docker file here. Clear?
Okay.
So with the dot. Earlier I missed dot. Dot in the sense if you can use current directory or you see um, you can use pwd. See this? This is your path, right?
Mm,
So now you can use like this also. Hyphen root. See it executing or not?
mm.
Executed, right?
Yeah.
Right? This is what. So if you don't want to use this if you don't want to use this path, you can
You
simply
can
use
directly use
dot.
dot.
Dot means current directory.
Mm-hmm.
Clear? Now
Yeah.
it is executing. Let's see. So Docker images.
Like we executed multiple times, right? It's
Yeah, no
fine.
problem, no problem. It
Okay.
doesn't affect anything. You can do many
Okay.
times. So
Okay.
with the same name, right?
Mm,
DOCK Docker images. Okay. What is that? Project CentOS.
mm.
Hmm?
Yeah. CentOS.
Okay, but what is our image name?
Image name is project one. My
Project
project.
one, right? Where is project one here?
My project one is not created.
Okay, let us change the name. Okay, project hyphen T.
So Rakesh project one is a file name, right? Docker file name.
A Docker file name. Yes. Or else we have to replace that. Control C, ls, Rakesh project one, right?
Mm.
Let me see. Cat
What is Rakesh file one?
Rakesh. That is just simple file.
Okay. Project one.
This is the one. Actually, this
Mm.
is Docker file.
Okay.
Naming conventions are important. Okay, otherwise it will create the confusion like this.
Mm.
Okay, so this is docker file in current directory we are actually keeping. That's fine.
Okay.
So this is actually image which
Mm.
we are creating. So let me use something different too. Now it is building,
Mm.
but it is
Docker
executing
images.
something it is getting. So let me check the docker images first. If it is not created, maybe it is affecting. Okay,
Yeah. The
docker
software
images.
success.
Yeah, can you see? No, no, right?
No, created. Yeah.
So then I want to what is code zero? Let's see.
Mm.
Maybe software related some error is there.
Mm.
So that's fine.
Mm.
So yes, to resolve this, Inside this Docker container, Docker run build M is trying to access CentOS. M is trying to access CentOS. That is error.
Okay.
Okay. So here sudo nano JSON file. Oh my goodness, why it is showing all these things? So let me keep instead of CentOS, let us keep Ubuntu. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
CIM.
So VI, what is that? Rakesh project name.
A Rakesh project
Okay.
one. Yeah.
So yeah, inst
Insect.
yeah, yeah, this is the one. So now it will be executed properly. So there are small mistakes. See this, my project 2 I am creating. Enter.
Hmm.
See this, it is taking from Ubuntu. It is working
Hmm.
very much good.
Yeah. Now there is no error.
No, yeah, this
Oh,
is okay.
warning. Yeah, it's a warning.
This is okay. That's just
Hmm.
simple warnings. You can avoid warnings.
Yeah.
See this much time because a lot of softwares are there, right?
Hmm. Three.
Yeah. Ravindra Jadeja out. Shit. Oh,
What
he left,
happened?
right? All right. So let's check now. Docker images.
No, what happened?
Rakesh,
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Actually, I just pressed flight actually in my laptop.
Okay.
So automatically it got. Maybe this will be disconnect. I think so. Okay, it's working. That's fine. So what is the image name? This is my project
My,
too, right?
my project two.
Yeah. So can you please tell me the command docker
Yeah.
run -it hyphen name. What is container name? My project two
Hyphen two.
hyphen two. Okay, project two container. This is what our container. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
right. Next image is
Image name. My project hyphen two.
my
Bin bash.
project -2
Bin
bash.
bash.
I'll directly use bash
Bash.
actually.
Hmm.
See, you are inside the container.
Close.
HCLS. All the files are there. CD temp. Work directory I did not use. That's why it's not directly taking you through temp.
Okay.
Okay. Demo file is there, right? I have created
Hmm.
demo file. Okay. Just only that is the only file which we created. That's it.
Hmm.
See. So if you have a multiple
So can
command
we
files,
check
yeah,
the software that we installed
yeah, you can. Okay. Docker.
in bin content?
1 second. Doc.
Version. We can
No, no. I
Docker
came
version.
outside actually.
Okay, you came out.
Came outside. Docker containers.
Containers.
container ls hyphen a. Sorry, spelling mistake.
Container.
Docker containers. Oh my goodness.
No, no, one second. I guess you are in container, Lokesh.
I'm inside.
Yeah,
Oh,
you are in container
okay,
itself.
okay, 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 okay. Thank you.
Just
See, ls Docker. What are the installations we have done? Docker,
we
right?
did Docker, yeah, Docker version.
Docker hyphen versions. See this?
Yeah.
What is another one?
Nginx we
Nginx,
did.
right?
Uh,
Systemctl, Nginx status.
uh,
Sorry, status Nginx. Right? Let me check 1 second.
mm,
Rakesh, I need to open the door.
okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, what we are doing? Nginx, right?
Yeah.
Okay, service status Nginx unrecognized. Uh, systemctl status Nginx. Okay, that's okay. Anything we have installed Git? Did we install Git? Yeah, you see this? System status. Service Docker status unrecognized. It is actually not showing Rakesh, but thing is,
Okay.
you can see. You see this? Okay, which means Git got disinstalled. Are you with me?
Mm,
See, with you Docker. Okay, with you Git. You see this, right? Git
yeah.
already there and Docker is also there.
Okay.
So the thing is, what we have installed on top of that,
Nginx,
Nginx and Git and
Docker.
Docker, right?
Mm,
Anything else? Nginx tree, yeah.
tree.
Which tree? See this? Yeah. So
Mm,
it got installed. You can't see, you can't access the administration level.
okay.
So software will be whatever you do. So this will act as a container and it will show the files and everything. You whatever softwares you can see that you can see as a persons and all, but you can't access as administrator because root will take care that. Okay, installation things will be on top of your root machine.
Okay.
Okay, so that's fine. Which is okay, Git is okay, Docker is okay. Anything except this. Which Nginx? I'll check. So it is also there. Okay.
Yeah.
Docker you see, Docker installed, Git installed, tree installed, Nginx installed, and also this demo file also you have seen, right?
Yeah.
ls cd temp ls this demo file, right?
Mm,
So all we got. right? So this is
Yeah,
how we can do,
got it.
right? Next, mm, what else? I'm just thinking. Next, uh, sorry. So tomorrow you are going to do all these things. Are you there, Rakesh?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, like what you asked?
I think you are not there with me.
No, actually, I have to leave now.
Proper file examples. I understood. That's the reason. I This is done. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, we created container and the software is also installed.
Yes. So we'll do one thing. Tomorrow you are going to do all these things. Okay. After that,
Okay.
once you are fine with it, let's move
Hmm.
on.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
close this and we'll connect. Let me know the time tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. I will text you.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye.